Good morning. This is Debbie Fenn at the Charleston Library Society. We have in the four corners of the main reading room the history of the Library Society in the 18th, 19th, 20th, and 21st centuries. Today we're going to talk about the first case, which is the 18th century. You'll see this first item here is an example of the front board of a book for the Library Society. They wanted the books to be the best editions, to be bound in the best leather, and to have imprinted on the front board, Charlestown Library Society. The next item is the membership certificate for Charles Cotesworth Pinckney from 1769. He would become president of the Library Society twice, and you'll see the imprint of the Library Society seal on the bottom of the certificate. Also, the head of Minerva, the goddess of wisdom, on the top of the certificate. The next item is a catalog of books from 1770. The Library Society had the lists of books printed up and distributed the copies to the members, and they could pick out which books they wanted to have to check out to read. And actually, the librarian, they refer to it as delivering out the books. The next item is a dinner receipt from 1794. There were 4 meetings each year, 1 annual and 3 quarterly meetings. They were usually followed by a dinner, and they were usually pretty extravagant. We'll sweep by the seal and go to the South Carolina Gazette from 1750, which is actually a notification of the fact that the existence of the Library Society, the fact that they intend to erect a library and to raise funds for an academy. Below that is a listing of the rules, and on page 2 of that item is a list of the 129 members that the Library Society had by the 1750. Next is a listing of the original 19 members of the Library Society at the formation in 1748. And the next list is a listing of the 18th century presidents of the Library Society. First item on the bottom shelf is a picture of the Charleston County Courthouse. In 1792, the Library Society was given space on the 3rd floor of that building. I believe they said the southeast section. And at that point, we started rebuilding the collection. In 1778, we had a disastrous fire that of our 5,000 to 6,000 volumes destroyed most of the volumes, which left us with only 185 books in the library. So it wasn't until 1792 that the Library Society collection we started to rebuild it. The next item is a journal from 1759 to 1790. Page is open to a letter from President George Washington. This is a recording of the letter that George Washington sent to the Library Society, thanking us for appointing him as an honorary member. To the right of that is a supplement of the South Carolina Gazette announcing the formation of a Natural History Committee in 1773. And so we started actually accepting specimens of natural history here at the Library Society. And the last item is the accession book from 1798 that lists on one side books that we were accepting, like Drayton's South Carolina, which was the original manuscript presented to us by the author. And on the opposite page, you have specimens for the museum, or for what would become the museum at the Library Society. It would later be the foundation collection for the Charleston Museum. You'll see a listing of a 6-legged chicken, and below that, it's a 2-headed chicken. So that's all of the items in the case currently, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to inquire.